Hilary Duff transforms into Sharon Tate in new horror thriller about murdered pregnant actress Hilary Duff, 31, transformed in the title character of The Haunting of Sharon Tate in a newly released clip from the upcoming horror thriller film. Sharon was 9 months pregnant with her husband Roman Polanski's baby when she was murdered at home by the Manson family in 1969. In the new clip published by People magazine, Sharon, 24, arrives home with her hairstylist ex Jay Sebring and is greeted by her friends Abigail, Folger and Wojciech Frykowski. The four of them were slaughtered while Roman was in London working on The Day of the Dolphin, a film he abandoned because of the murders. People's new clip eerily sets the stage for the murders to occur, with the heavily pregnant Sharon entering the house to the sight of a welcome home banner. Coffee heiress Abigail, played by Lydia Hearst, the daughter of Patty Hearst and wife of Chris Hardwick, is waiting with her beau Wojciech for Sharon. Wojciech, played by Pavel Shida, asks, "And where is that rat-bee husband of yours?" sweeps Sharon into a dip and kisses her, leaving her fairly flustered. "You do remember that she's married to your best friend, right?" says Abigail, to which Wojciech says, "Don't be jealous, baby, you know I'm all yours." Hilary Duff is stepping into the role of a real-life Hollywood icon. The younger star takes on the role of murdered actress Sharon Tate in the upcoming psychological horror movie The Haunting of Sharon Tate, according to Deadline. On Tuesday, Duff took to Instagram to share a selfie while still in costume, writing, "Had the incredible opportunity of playing Sharon Tate the past 2 weeks in an independent movie. She was an amazing woman and it was a true honor." On August 8, 1969, followers of Charles Manson murdered Tate, who was pregnant at the time, and 5 of her friends at her Hollywood home, while her husband, filmmaker Roman Polanski, was out of town. Tate was found stabbed 16 times with an X carved into her stomach. She was 26. Prior to revealing her role in the indie flick, Duff shared a photo of herself wearing a faux baby bump. "Not really pregnant guys, just shooting a movie," she captioned the post. Fascination around the Manson murders seems to be big in Hollywood as of late. In addition to The Haunting of Sharon Tate, Quentin Tarantino is also making an untitled Manson-related movie, and it was confirmed by The Hollywood Reporter this week that Matt Smith will portray Manson in Mary Herron's Charlie Says. Manson died in November after being imprisoned for more than 45 years. He was 83. He grabs his girlfriend playfully, and they begin to giggle, only to be interrupted by Jay entering the home carrying some luggage. Mean Girls actor Jonathan Bennett plays Jay, whom Abigail and Wojciech begin to yell, "Surprise," for under the impression that he is Roman. Sharon remains that Roman decided to stay back in London to finish the script for a few weeks, but he promised he's gonna be home before the baby arrives. Abigail then treats Sharon to a present she has prepared for her pal, a fully done-up nursery, complete with a large teddy bear sitting in the crib. Hilary Duff, born September 28, 1987, is an American actress, singer, songwriter, comedian, designer, producer and author. Duff began her acting career at a young age and quickly became labeled a teen idol as the title character of the hit Disney Channel television series Lizzie McGuire and in the theatrical film based on the series, The Lizzie McGuire Movie 2003. Thereafter, Duff appeared in numerous films, with leading roles in Agent Cody Banks 2003, Cheaper by the Dozen 2003, A Cinderella Story 2004, and Cheaper by the Dozen 2 2005. After experiencing commercial and critical failure in Material Girls 2006, Duff began appearing in independent films such as War, Inc. 2008, According to Greta 2009, and The Haunting of Sharon Tate 2019. She also was an executive producer on the latter 2 films. Since 2015, she has starred as Kelsey Peters on the TV land comedy drama series Younger, for which she has received nominations for People's Choice Awards in 2016 and 2017. Duff first came to prominence in music after releasing her Christmas-themed debut studio album Santa Claus Lane 2002 through Walt Disney Records. She then enjoyed significant commercial success and platinum and gold certifications with her subsequent studio albums released through Hollywood Records, including Metamorphosis 2003, Hilary Duff 2004, Most Wanted 2005, and Dignity 2007. Following a hiatus from music, Duff signed with RCA Records for her 5th studio album Breathe In. Breathe Out, which debuted in the top 5 positions in North America. In addition to music and acting, Duff has also co-authored a trilogy of novels, beginning with Elixir 2010, which became a New York Times bestseller, and followed by the sequels Devoted 2011 and True 2013. Her success in the entertainment industry led her to venture into business with fashion lines of her own such as Stuff by Duff, Femme for DKNY, and most recently the Muse x Hilary Duff collection, a collaborative effort with Glasses USA. She has also invested in a number of businesses ranging from cosmetics to children products. She has been the subject of media attention throughout her career, with interest focusing on her romantic relationships, friendships, and public image, especially her relationships with Aaron Carter and Joel Madden when she was a teenager. Duff was married to former professional hockey player Mike Comrie from 2010 to 2016, with whom she shares a son. Duff has been described as an inspiration by subsequent Disney teen stars such as Miley Cyrus, Demi Lovato, Bridget Mendler, and Selena Gomez, and has sold an estimated 15 million records since her debut in 2002. A week after being dropped from Daddy-O, Duff landed the title role of a newly developed Disney Channel series, Lizzie McGuire. Lizzie McGuire premiered on January 12, 2001 and became a ratings hit, with an estimated 2.3 million viewers per episode. Duff quickly became labeled as a teen idol and household name, particularly within the show's pre-teen adolescent target demographic. Disney began marketing the series through soundtracks, books, dolls, toys, and video games based on Duff's character. The company reportedly made an estimated $100 million from the show's merchandise alone. Duff made her feature film debut in Human Nature 2002, in which she portrayed the younger version of Patricia Arquette's character. Duff also starred in the 2002 Disney Channel television film Cadet Kelly, which became the network's most watched program in its 19-year history. In 2003, Duff earned a co-starring role in the children's action comedy film Agent Cody Banks with Frankie Muniz. Scott found us a Variety called Duff's performance charming, and thought she was sidelined with little to do much of the time. The same year, Duff reprised her role as Lizzie McGuire for the Lizzie McGuire movie. The film saw her also portraying the character of Isabella Parigi, an Italian pop star who McGuire is later mistaken for. Duff recorded the original song, What Dreams Are Made Of, for the film's finale, which was later included on the film's soundtrack. She also recorded the song, Why Not, which released as Duff's debut single, though the song was not released as a single release in North America. Duff released her second studio album, Metamorphosis, in August 2003. The album received mixed reviews from contemporary music critics, though it went on to reach the top of the Billboard 200 chart in the United States. The album became a major hit for Duff, going on to sell over 5 million copies within its first 2 years of release. Duff released her second studio album, Metamorphosis, in August 2003. The album received mixed reviews from contemporary music critics, though it went on to reach the top of the Billboard 200 chart in the United States. The album became a major hit for Duff, going on to sell over 5 million copies within its first 2 years of release. Duff further promoted the album with the Metamorphosis tour that ran from November to December 2003. Later that year, Duff co-starred as one of the 12 children of Steve Martin and Bonnie Hunt in the family comedy Cheaper by the Dozen, which remains her highest-grossing film to date. Slant magazine reviewer Nick Shager wrote that Duff does nothing more than look perky and stylish. Lizzie McGuire aired its final episode on February 14, 2004 following the fulfillment of Duff's 65-episode contract. Despite reports that the series was in talks for a second film and further television spin-off considered for sister network ABC, these plans fell through as Duff's salary for the proposal was insufficient. Manson family members Charles, Tex, Watson, Susan Atkins and Patricia Krenwinkel butchered Sharon, Jay, Abigail and Wojciech on August 9, 1969, leaving the word "pig" scrawled on the front door in Sharon's blood. Manson family members Charles, Tex, Watson, Susan Atkins and Patricia Krenwinkel butchered Sharon, Jay, Abigail and Wojciech on August 9, 1969, leaving the word "pig" scrawled on the front door in Sharon's blood. While at that house, the Manson family also murdered Stephen Parent, 18, who had swung by the premises that evening to pay a call on its caretaker Bill Gerritsen, 19. Fortunately for Bill, the Manson family never came across him. The next night, Manson family members entered the home of grocer Leno LaBianca and his wife Rosemary LaBianca, and murdered them too. Charles Manson himself served life in prison and only died in November 2017, a week after his 83rd birthday. In 1970, one Daniel Kleiner, writing in a splashy paranormal-themed magazine called Fate, claimed that he had spoken to Sharon in 1968 and that she had told him all about a psychic experience she had undergone. This included her having a dreamlike vision of a ghost and of someone, either her or Jay, tied to the staircase and cut open at the throat, as Daniel quoted Sharon. Deadline have maintained the new movie was influenced by an interview published a year before her death, wherein she reveals having dreams about ghosts haunting her house and foreseeing her own death at the hands of a satanic cult, possibly a reference to this Fate magazine article. Denouncing The Haunting of Sharon Tate as exploitative, Sharon's sister Deborah told People last year, "It doesn't matter who it is acting in it, it's just tasteless." She added, "It's classless how everyone is rushing to release something for the 50th anniversary of this horrific event, an anniversary that will occur next August." Margot Robbie will be playing Sharon in Quentin Tarantino's upcoming film Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, which is also set against the backdrop of the murders. While discussing Quentin's film last July, Deborah told TMZ that she felt Jennifer Lawrence was not pretty enough to play Sharon, floating Margot instead. Last summer, Quentin apparently met with Deborah and managed to leave her with a positive outlook on the film. She said, "This movie is not what people would expect it to be when you combine the Tarantino and Manson names." The Haunting of Sharon Tate is due for release April 5th, while Once Upon a Time in Hollywood will open in movie theaters July 26. Know everything. Hear how Hilary Duff, 31, transformed in the title character of The Haunting of Sharon Tate in a newly released clip from the upcoming horror film. Share your thoughts about this in the comment box. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more related videos.